I can go without it. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us on our first concert in Music in Our Schools Month. As you know, plenty of opportunities to hear kids showing you what they've been working on. And this is our first concert here at the middle school. So welcome to our 6th grade band concert. My name is Mike Wiener. I'm the Director of Innovative Student Learning for the district, and part of my job is working with this wonderful group in the visual and performing arts. What a fun group this group of 6th graders is, by the way. I've sat in on this band a couple of times, and they're a riot, so you're in for a real treat tonight with the group. This is kind of an interesting concert night. As you know, it's our split concert, so if you're here for the 6th grade, enjoy the show. At the end of the 6th grade concert, feel free to move out if you don't want to stay for the 8th grade concert, because we do have the 8th grade concert coming in right afterwards at 7:45. At this point, you're not here to listen to me talk, so I'm going to get out of the way. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Fisher Cronice to the stage with the 6th grade.
The celebrations in Brighton this month, and I could not be more proud of them. So this is a true honor. I just want to thank all of my colleagues that are here tonight. It's incredible to work here at TCMS, have the great support of administration, and all of our band colleagues are here tonight. It's a wonderful place to be, and of course, thank you for all being here this evening. So it looks like we're almost ready. We're going to keep going, and hope you enjoy the next piece. on stage. I think they're so excited. I mean, they've only been working on that piece for about 3 weeks, so that I think was pretty incredible. I'm really proud of you guys. So part of why we brought that piece in after just about 3 weeks, before our concert is some of our students made it into the all-county band, as you noticed in your program, and when we got the music for it, I'd forgotten that this piece is just, the template is just a fun, really energetic, really cool piece to play. And I thought, you know what, we've got it in our filing cabinet, let's just throw it on and see how they do. And they did a great job. And as part of the all-county process, many of you know, in order to qualify for all-county, you need to go to Solo Festival and learn a solo and play for a judge and get feedback. And not everyone participated, and that's okay. It really is okay to not go because it can be kind of an intense experience. However, I'm incredibly proud of the fact that more than half of our band did go. 47 students played a solo at Solo Festival. Everyone received a rating of either an excellent or an outstanding. And if you went to Solo Festival back in January, I know that was like forever ago, but if you went to Solo Festival, please go ahead and stand up and be recognized. And to be honest, sometimes I forget that these awesome, wonderful students are in 6th grade. And I program some tough music, and the next 2 pieces are going to indicate that. I got a little overzealous this month. However, they rose to the challenge, and I think you're really going to be impressed with what they can do. So we are going to play a Greek folk trilogy, and I hope you enjoy it.
It's getting late. I will now welcome Mr. Bill Baldwin and our 8th grade band.
Fiddler on the Roof is a musical with music by Jerry Bach, lyrics by Sheldon Harnick, and book by Joseph Stein. Set in Imperial Russia in 1905, it is based on Tevye and his daughters and other tales by Sholem Aleichem. The story centers on Tevye, the father of 5 daughters, and his attempts to maintain his Jewish religious and culture traditions as outside influences encroach upon the family's lives. The original Broadway production of the show, which opened in 1964, had the first musical theater run in history to surpass 3,000 performances. Fiddler held the record for the longest-running Broadway musical for almost 10 years until Grease surpassed its run. It remains Broadway's 16th longest-running show in history. And now, Fiddler on the Roof.
in B-flat major is a transcription of J.S. Bach's Prelude and Fugue in C major for organ. A transcription is defined as an arrangement of musical composition for some other instrument or voice other than the original. However, strictly speaking, a transcription differs from an arrangement in that transcriptions are faithful adaptations, whereas arrangements change significant aspects of the original piece. While organized choirs, orchestras, and other instrumental ensembles have been around for centuries, organized concert bands have only been around for over 100 years. There was very little original literature from before the turn of the 20th century. With the lack of the original music for concert bands, band directors would transcribe orchestral, choral, and instrumental works to play in a wind band setting. The work itself was arranged by Molman in 1955 while he was serving as the director of Cedar Rapids Municipal Band. We hope you enjoyed Prelude and Fugue in B-flat major.
Our next piece, Last Full Measure, was composed in 2013 by Michael Sweeney. 2013 marks the 150th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg in the American Civil War. Fought over the course of 3 days in 1863, this battle was a turning point in the war and claimed the largest number of casualties. In dedicating the cemetery near the battle site, Lincoln's famous address honored the soldiers who had given their last full measure of devotion fighting for their country. Music played an important role during the Civil War for the soldiers as well as friends and family back home. Last Full Measures features themes that became popular during this time. Girl I Left Behind Me, When Johnny Comes Marching Home, and the tender Johnny Has Gone for a Soldier express the longing and hope for loved ones far away. In contrast, the Battle Cry of Freedom and Battle Hymn of the Republic inspired feelings of patriotic resolve and courage. These familiar melodies, along with the powerful emotions they evoke, live on and remain relevant today. Listen for the use of tin whistles as we try to reproduce the sounds of Civil War fifes. Here's a performance of Last Full Measure.
Our next piece is The Last Ride on the Pony Express by David Schaffler.
The Pony Express was founded in April of 1860. Plans for the Pony Express were spurred by the threat of the Civil War and the need for faster communication with the West. The Pony Express consisted of relays of men riding horses carrying saddlebags of mail across a 2,000-mile trail. The first westbound trip was made in 9 days and 23 hours, and the eastbound journey in 11 days and 12 hours. The Pony Riders covered 250 miles in a 24-hour day.
Eventually, the Pony Express had more than 100 stations, 80 riders, and between 400 and 500 horses. The express route was extremely hazardous, but only one mail delivery was ever lost. The service lasted only 19 months until October 24, 1861, when the completion of the Pacific Telegraph Line ended the need for its existence. Although California relied upon news from the Pony Express during the early days of the Civil War, the horse line was never a financial success, leading the founders to bankruptcy. However, the romantic drama around the Pony Express had made it a part of the legend of the American West.
This riveting work rings with the excitement and danger faced by the daring few brave enough to make that ride. Be sure to listen to our French horns as they are featured throughout the work. Here is The Last Ride of Pony Express.
orchestral suite by the composer Gustav Holst, written between 1914 and 1916. Each movement of the suite is named after a planet of the solar system. From its premiere to the present day, the suite has been very popular, influential, and widely performed and frequently recorded. The work was not heard in a complete public performance, however, until some years after it was completed. Holst may have been influenced by other contemporary composers such as Schoenberg and Stravinsky in the way that he used the orchestra in Mars, which is the first movement of the suite. The blatant dissonance and unconventional meter seems to be riddled with the influence of Stravinsky. Gustav Holst seemed to consider the planets a progression of life. Mars perhaps serves as a rocky and tormenting beginning. In fact, some have called this movement the most devastating piece of music ever written. We hope you enjoy our performance of Mars.
Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in a couple months.